Hey, it's Regina from Eat Travel Life, and today we are making a cheese ball. This is going to require the cheese ball to sit for 4 hours or overnight, so you want to plan ahead. Let's go ahead and get started. To your bowl, we're going to add 2 8-ounce bricks of cream cheese, and this needs to be softened. And it's always fun to try to do with that. Okay, nice softened dish. And we're going to add in Old English spread. And I'm just going to use a knife to pull this out because I don't have a tiny spatula. So I am going to work that all the way around. And it's kind of tough. This needs to be chilled as well. And you need this all softened so that when you go to incorporate it together, that it comes out or it'll blend easily. I might need to let this chill a little bit more, but we'll keep going. There. I got all of that out. To that, we are going to add in a 1/4 cup of blue cheese. I chopped that up a little bit because we had some big chunks. In addition, we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of salt, 1/4 cup of garlic, minced garlic, not minced garlic powder. Figure it out. And you can use a small whole small diced onion, or I used a tablespoon of minced onion that's dried. And let's try to mix this up and see if we've got everything softened. If not, we'll let it sit for a little bit and come back. And I can kind of tell that some of this cheese just isn't melted enough. And see how it's too hard. It's gonna hurt your hands. You can use a mixer as well if you need. Let me be right back. So I'm back. I consulted my recipe, and cream cheese, this cream cheese ball and cheese ball needs to be mixed with a mixer, not by hand. It's just such a thick cheese that you need to do that. So I got my hand mixer out, and I'm going to do that and blend it well. And that is something I would not have been able to do with just a spatula. You can see how creamy it's starting to look. I'm going to need to just go around the whole bowl and make sure all of it is incorporated really well. I like to use my beaters here to clean off the spatula. So let's go ahead and give it one more spin. And we're done with that. Now, since this needs to set out overnight, I am going to put this in a smaller bowl so I can control it a little bit more, and it doesn't need to be covered. So I've got this smaller bowl I'm going to add this in, but I want to add in plastic first. So let's do that. All right, we're going to put our plastic down in here, and it kind of got a little attached to itself. So let's go ahead and put this down and spoon this in to the smaller bowl. It's going to fit so much better in the fridge this way versus finding a big spot for a big bowl. I like using a big bowl like this when doing this because it's easier to maneuver and get all of the ingredients together. So we're not going to cover this. I will loosely cover it just so it's got some air holes here and here, but it's not covered. We want it to dry out a little bit and firm up, and then we'll add the nuts to it tomorrow. And if you can't wait that long, 3 to 4 hours until it firms up, you can move on to the next step. So we have the cheese ball. It has been in the fridge overnight, and we are going to cover this with nuts, but I kind of want to place it on in the area I want to serve it on first, because I want to be able to get the nuts on it. We don't have to cover all of it. We just need to cover the top of it. And I'm thinking here on how I want to do this. So I'm shaping it a little bit, trying to get it a little bit more round in shape, and you can do that by hugging, squishing the ball. And I think what I'm going to do is place this down onto here and then put the nuts on. Sometimes I like to put it in the bowl and then cover it and use the plastic to help me. But this will work just fine. I have walnuts here that I have chopped. They are roughly chopped, and you're going to want to, with clean hands, press them into your cheese ball. And we used about a cup. So I'm just gently trying to fill in all the spots. Some people like to enjoy this with nuts. Some people do not. If there's any ones that dark ones might be bitter, so let's remove that. And just gently press in. And you can see this is pretty big. It's about, put these down. It's about my 2 hands size. So you could split this into 2 if you wanted to have one chilling while your guests are enjoying part of it, and then once the one is gone, you can bring the second one out and it'll still be chilled for the night for your party. Or if you're eating this in front of a nice movie, you could do this as well and just eat the whole thing. But I don't know if I want to eat the whole thing in one setting. So let me go ahead and put the crackers and things around it, and you can see what it looks like all done up. And here we go, all plated and ready for serving. Let me know in the comments what you'd serve your cheese ball with. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe.